Did that idea ever go any further than the idea room? Like, did I try to announce it to the public? But which one's confusion? I think confusion is the one that blacks out the entire timeline. Not enough money to make it useful. Oh, new enemy! Cute! Yeah, confusion is this one. Then to summon an Unflarb. Unflarb. That's a new enemy, so I'm just gonna let it live, I guess. Ectoplasmic Emesis. Emesis? Emesis. Enemy produces 1 purple and 1 blue pigment. Point of study among experts nowhere. Deals illness, no indirect damage to a random party member. Well, this is gonna be either a nightmare or a cakewalk. Documents were revealed to the public back in the early 2000s or something. They also were going to use over 520 bombs. Jiminy fucking Christmas, okay. How big and or small would those bombs' explosion have to be? 1996. I mean, at that time, they must have understood the dangers of nuclear explosions, right? Also, did you hear the little steam pop-up noise? I hope you didn't. Also, what the fuck did you do? Also, very nice that the attentions to detail that the maw is actually in this side. Consumes all pigment, probably shield equivalent to pigment consumed to every enemy position, double and spread equally. Ooh. 3 flail. Sure. The opposing party member deal a little amount of damage to opposing party member. Retribution. For violence against infants. Move this enemy to the left or right. It deals a painful amount of damage to the opposing party member. Heals all infantile enemies. Blah 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 blah. Yep, I know how to words. Let's kill one thing at a time. And you're skittish. Good to know. Can't hear since computer speakers on the bottom left and says somewhat muffled. Can you at least hear me well? Yikes. Also, Jesus Christ, I am drowning again. Boy, this is a bad situation to be in. Okay, how do I do this? How much damage does 5? Okay. How much damage does 4? Okay. So 5 and 4 then 5. Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely don't have a way to kill this thing this turn. Can hear you enough to hear your voice and some of the game noise, not even more quiet noises. Let me just maybe... Okay, I upped the volume of both things like 5 extra decibels. Maybe that helps a little bit. Let's just do this because I don't want Noah to fucking die. That's... good job, Type. Thank you. Okay, now I can kill this thing. Reason they were going to use so many nuclear explosions is because they didn't want to do the much permanent damage to the surroundings. And the length of it... They don't want to do much permanent damage to the surroundings. Okay, yeah, they definitely didn't know how fucking nuclear explosions worked. Length of the canal was going to be 3 times longer than the Panama Canal. Panama Canal. That's... yeah, that's how it's pronounced, I think. Thank God for whoever was in that room that said, no, this is a very stupid idea, let's not do that. Oh my god, it just goes off flying. Neat. 2 coins! All that just for 2 coins. Okay, the length of 3 times longer than the Panama Canal does make the insane number of nuclear explosives make some semblance of sense. That's a sense. And... scary. Can lower the lasting effects of nuclear bombs to use weak enough ones. But small enough nuclear effects is still nuclear effects that I don't really like how that could affect the water. Okay, this, along with Blind Faith, is kind of interesting. Rusky Vampire can be useful in some circumstances. The man who misses his dog again. And... boy howdy, these enemies sure get freaky. Seraphim! That is definitely not an angel. Move all party members away from this enemy. Applies fire. Force the opposing party member to tile with fire on it. Apply one constriction of fire to the party member's tile. That's no good. Oh, yikes. I should have done the parry. Probably shouldn't have moved Arnold in that position either. Alright, this thing moves around a lot. Get ruptured. You don't have any form of blood. Yeah, whatever works. And ugly punch. Good job, Arnold. Would you work with somebody who could possibly control, influence your mind if it means you can save your friend? Does it have any lasting effects? Ooh, good night vibe. Whoops, c'est la vie. Also, how far can I trust this person? After they stop taking control of my brain, there is no residual power in there, right? Like, back to the way it was before. As if nothing had happened. I don't want some weirdo planting weird psychic seed in my brain. Oh hey, the monkey! I only have Nowak and Arnold. This is not gonna be a good fight. Two constricted to the farthest enemy and one to the opposing party member. Move to the left or right as far as possible to deal an agonizing amount of damage to the opposing party member. Awesome, very cool. This is all this fucking thing's gonna do. To my knowledge, no, you won't notice that controlling your minds is less controlling and more influencing you to align with that what they want more. So my question remains, how far can I trust this person? Like, can I trust they won't do something god-awful? But if it's to save my friends... Oh wait, this is horrible. The monkey's gonna kill me. Good lord, I am severely fucked. Or you're just gonna run to the wall like an idiot. Like a fluctuating amount of trust. That answer definitely does not inspire any amount of confidence whatsoever. But if it's the only way to save a friend, then... Fuck, I guess I'll do it. Hopefully I won't fucking regret it the instant it's done, but... Damn. Aren't exactly a hero, actually. More the opposite, since they are the dictator of their universe, but it's a lesser of two evils type of deal. God, now I trust them even less. What would they gain from helping my friend? Depending on how things turn out, she might give you a country just to fuck off. The fuck would I do with a country? I don't want to be president. I don't know jack shit. What a horrible deal. Land sakes alive, I am utterly screwed. At least I'm surviving? Question mark? Also, good lord, if she has the ability to just give out countries, what kind of power could she normally have? If it's like pinpoint life or death situation, then I guess yes, but if I can actually come up with a different alternative, fuck no. Good lord, that is a tough one. The current mod is Brutal Orchestra Enemy Pack by Herbass and Fungus Bender, which includes this monkey. Friend is in jail and you're trying to break out some of her allies while taking down the person who's about to do something to take her power. Now the only safe route out of that situation is allying with a massive elected dictator. Yay. Fuck. Shit and tits. I think this one does have a unicorn in it if one of the achievements is to be believed. Oh, does this thing have anchored or not? I mean, it is currently anchored, so Dry Simeon would not be able to run to the left or the right. So I am currently all right. I got absolutely wiped by the giant fucking worm. It was horrendous. But also kind of entertaining. Because, you know, knowledge is power. Oh, I need to kill this monkey. Person I won't... is one of the cluster capes I talked about before, and you're the one who killed all their other members. Yes, Kekapex, and also... Ah. Okay, that also makes more sense how they would be able to... govern an entire universe. Entire fucking planet. Also, that thing is still bobbing in the space above the Dry Simeon. That's interesting. How much damage do I do? So it's 9 and 6. 9 and 6 is 15. Oh, awesome. This thing is dead. If I'm even relatively okay at math. But also Noak is dead. Well, you win some, you lose some. Do bones itch? Great fucking question. Right, bones don't have nerves, true, but... I mean, okay, I'm figuring that if some part of the bone is still attached to some form of nervous system, maybe like a phantom pain sort of itch might happen? Maybe like that. But also that just gives the mental image of somebody having to scratch their exposed bone and I... Ugh. Maybe the fucking gorilla was just following... yeah, instinct. It would still be pretty fucking funny. I have no way of healing. Rescue vampire. And pray. Hopefully this is an easy enough fight and I can just... survive. Want a power to make your insides itchy? That is absolute hell. That is god-awful. Oh god, I had a weird itch. The area between the nose canals and the throat, it's kind of back there, you know? That part usually fucking itches for some reason, and that is the most annoying thing ever. You know how the air canals and the breathing system and the digestive system are connected through the throat and stuff? Like, the area that would be between the nose and the throat, inside. Not exactly throat area, a bit above that. where you can feel the air coming in through. Usually the mouth clicky thing. God, I think that could actually also work. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Instead I just try to gargle some water, see if it actually hit the soft spot there. It fucking didn't. Damage opposing party member. Vomit. And... I thought this thing was one of the things that set things on fire? Well, maybe I was wrong. Oh well. I tried doing some of there. I don't know if the microphone properly picked it up. But yeah, I'm well familiar with that thing. It's one of those weird things the body can do, but it's way too complicated to describe. And this is an actually good strategy. Okay, another weird thing that I haven't found a name for, but it's something that sometimes happens to me, is that anytime I rapidly switch between having my left eye closed and my right eye closed, I notice that one of the eyes sees everything a bit redder than the other one, while the other one sees things a bit bluer than the other one. Is that something that happens to other people? I don't know how to properly describe it other than that. This fucking strategy rules. I swear to God it's something, I just don't know what. Health damage! Good job, Arnold. Ronso, be nice. I'm in no position to fight you. Please, somebody good. Please, a healer? It's a pretty damn book series. It's a pretty damn good one so far. Fennec is not a healer. Fennec is pretty damn good support. Hi, Burnout! People usually get powers from trauma or Violet has high chance to turn people into a monster. It is fucking wild. It fucking rules. I honestly enjoy hearing about it all the time. I am supremely scared about this hand. Okay, it's just a regular enemy. Probably, usually. I was afraid it might be like a mini-boss or something. god. Okay, Arnold can take the back seat for a second. Burnout can hopefully do something. Fennec is always nice, and Noak... Well, you already know. I already passed through the shop, so... This enemy grasps the opposing party member between its fingers and applies an amount of mutualism to itself equal to the party member's current health. Nephilim. Definitely not an angel. Slap a god. Keep in hail. No damage. Fix one stun to the opposing party member. Oh yes, stun mechanics. And bash. Okay, so now we had massive underground worms. Now we have massive underground skeletons. Great. Good to hear. Oh hey, Seraphim's here too. Should probably use Knuckle Buster twice. Oh, you also have Forgetful and Formless. Righto. Huh? Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Blob. How did I not see that one? Deal an agonizing amount of damage to the opposing party member. Release the currently grasped party member. Don't see anything for when you blink fast to cause it, but I do see a lot of eye issues that cause it normally. It's not that you have to wink fast with either or the other, it's just, it happens sometimes. It's like... if you spend a little time with one eye closed and then close the other instead, while keeping the first one open, you sort of notice that things have a reddish or bluish tint to them. Weird. Also, eye issues, not be surprised. I'm already wearing glasses. You might move around, but not enough to make Nephilim face somebody important, so... Oh, thank goodness, Noak's fine. Just kill this fucker. It has an animation for going back down the earth. How lovely! And terrifying, but also lovely. See, that's when I rub my eyes too hard or have it closed for a really long time, but that's really it for me. When do I see dots? I see dots sometimes as well. When... I think when I'm feeling too stressed. I do know that if I'm sitting in a wrong position, sometimes I feel like my point of view is drifting somewhat. God, these kind of conditions are weird and hard to, like, talk about. How do you fucking describe something like that? I guess Knucklebuster and Sun Decimation have some form of synergy. Knucklebuster being easier to trigger the... what's it called? The refresh. Making it so that you can also very closely do the other one. Yep, definitely saying their names properly tonight. Even if Burnout runs out of damage, he can still use his abilities to make it so that he can get rid of red pigment. I'm not expecting it to be super necessary, because Trigger Fingers is usually a short fight. If you know what you're doing, but... Jesus Christ, dude, come on. Work with me. Ah, that's fine. I was hoping I could just decimate Trigger Fingers with Burnout alone. There we go. King Serpent's Head, baby. Working with Burnout's already innate high chance of getting a refresh. Gotta admit, that's a pretty good synergy.